What's up guys? Welcome to this week's cash envelope stuffing video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Brianna. I am 30 years old. I live in Texas and I am currently saving up to build a house, which is kind of what my budget is forming around right now. It's my main goal. I live in a one-bedroom apartment with my boyfriend, my dog, and his cat. And that's just a little bit of a background about me in case you are new here. So today we are going to be stuffing $425 across all of my envelopes. So let's go ahead and get into it. Starting off with car care, which is going to be getting $10. We have 500 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 10. So 610 in car care. And I am not due for an oil change for a few thousand more miles, but my car is telling me that maintenance is required, so I'm not sure if it's just a glitch in the little system that it has that it doesn't realize that I am not due for an oil change yet, or maybe they wrote, I don't know. I might call Toyota to find out and see why it's telling me I need maintenance, but who knows? Either way, I'll figure that out. And even if I do need an oil change sooner rather than later, I have the money for it, so I'm not too worried about it. Next up is food, which is going to be getting $50. I'm going to do two 20s and a 10. So we are now at 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90. And I actually did already do a grocery order, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that money right back out just to keep everything straight in my brain. I did a $60 Walmart order, but they actually forgot the chicken that I ordered, and that was $15. So I believe that means I need to take 45 out, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna take a 20, a 10, a 10, and a 5. I'm pretty sure that's right. Is 60 minus 15 45? I'm pretty sure it is. 20, 30, 40, 45. I'm going to set this over to the side, and then I am going to put this back in there. I do need to I'm going to get my chicken from Kroger, I guess, because Walmart apparently was either sold out or something, I'm not sure. So I'm going to use some of this money to get some chicken because that was one of the main things I needed in that order, and they didn't give it to me, so it's okay. Next up is fun, which is getting $15. We now have 10, 20, 25, and 30 in fun, and I am saving this for the next little fun adventure we have going on, which is going to be Supercross. I did go ahead and buy Supercross tickets. I can't remember how much they were. I'll put it on the screen, but I ended up taking that money out of a couple of other envelopes, which I will explain to you here in a minute. But fun money, I'm going to save that up until it's time for Supercross, which is February 24th. They're coming to Arlington, so I will have some fun money whenever that comes around. Next up is spending, and I'm doing 10. I'm going to use 2 5s because these 5s look super rough, and I just want to, actually it's ripping. Actually, no, it's not all the way ripped, but it might as well be. I thought it was being held together by tape there for a second. So I'm going to put that in spending so I can go ahead and get rid of those floppy bills because we do not like those. And then let's move over to our sinking funds. Miss Candy is going to be getting $10. That is my dog, for anyone who might not know. So she has 500 in the bank, 20, 30, and 40. So 540 total for Miss Candy. She is rich and she doesn't even know. All right, next up is Christmas, which is going to be getting $20. I'm going to be doing 20 every week up until Christmas. So we're at 20, 40, 50, and 60 in Christmas already, and we're still in January, so that's really good. I will start putting that into Ally, my Ally online savings account. I think I'm going to do it every time I get 100. I'll move it over into Ally until I get the next 100 and then move that over because that's just the easiest for me. So we're at 60 now, so not too much longer. Next up is going to be clothing, which is $10, or which is getting $10. And we now have 20, 30, 40, 45 in clothing. All of the 5s I have are super thin and frail. I'm not sure why. Okie dokie. So this is part of, I took all of the money out of gifts to buy the Supercross tickets because I am using those tickets as the Valentine's Day gift for my boyfriend. We're going to be going together and he loves Supercross. So I got those tickets for him. Again, I can't remember how much they were. I'll put them on the screen. I was short the full amount, but I'm honestly not worrying about it too much because I will be getting my YouTube paycheck next week. So I will just kind of use that as, you know, like a little buffer between, because I don't stuff my YouTube paycheck. It kind of just goes into my account and it goes to bills and, you know, a buffer. That way my checking account doesn't run low. So I will use the overflow money from my YouTube check. But anyway, so gifts is completely empty and we are starting over with 30. I think it's totally worth it. Supercross is a good experience and it only comes once a year. So even though it was out of my budget by a little bit, I'm not too worried about it. Next up is health, and I'm not stuffing it, but we have 500, 20, and 25 in there, 500 of which is in the bank. Home is going to be getting $10. And I believe I used, yes, I bought some replacement pads for my Swiffer Wet Jet. They were only like $5, so I took $5 out of here. Oh no, do we not have a 10? That's okay. I'll just put this down, replace it, and then grab a 10. Sorry if that was elementary of me to do. I have to do that because I'm not very good at math. So we're at 20, 40, 50, and 55 in home. Super proud of myself for not using all of that. My boyfriend's mom did give me a Home Goods gift card for Christmas, and I did go and do some shopping there. So that was kind of scratching my itch for buying home stuff. I got some Tupperware for packing lunches. I got a Magic Bullet, like the small one that only has 1 cup. It was only $19.99, I think. So that was really cool. And I ended up spending half of my gift card, so I still have half left, which is very exciting. Someone is blowing leaves outside for some reason. Not really sure. It's the middle of winter, so I'm not sure why they're doing that. But if you hear that in the background, please forgive me, and Candy will probably be barking because she does not like any noise that goes on outside, but we are still gonna truck through because we are almost finished. New home is going to be getting $200, and I did go ahead and move $1,500 of this over into my savings account. So let me grab that $200. I kept this older $100 bill because it's so pretty. I just love it. I like the older ones more than I like the newer ones. So we have 1,000. Oh my gosh, that's so loud. Really, dude? During lunchtime too? We have 1,000, 500, 600, 700, and 800. So 1,800 total in new home. Whoa. Maybe if I shut my bedroom door, it won't be so loud. Living in an apartment is just not it. I know, you know, apartments aren't bad and I'm grateful that I do have my own place, but man, just having to deal with so many people around you at all times, day and night, is just it just grinds my gears. Especially with my neighbors across the hallway, throw family get-togethers every single week and they're very loud. You can sometimes they even leave their door open. For some unknown reason, they leave their door open and you can hear all of the commotion that they're making. The person above me walks around 24 hours a day and like stomping. It's just a lot, and I'm just so excited to not live here anymore, to be quite honest with you. I love my apartment, just not the surroundings. All right, we're gonna keep moving even though there's a commotion outside. Taxes, I almost said Texas. Taxes to pay for my little piece of Texas is going to be 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80 in there. Once I get to 100, I'll move it over to my savings account. This is just saving up for property taxes because I have to pay those every year. Even though my land is just a piece of grass, I still have to pay property taxes. Last year, I think it was $550. And I'm sure it'll just be going up every single year for the rest of eternity, which is great. But anyway, self-care is getting $20. I messed up somewhere because I should have 20 left and I only have 10. But I'm honestly not too worried about it. So self-care is completely starting over with 20, and then travel is also getting 20. I don't know why I only have a 10 left, but I'm just going to grab a 20 from over here and put it in travel. If I messed up, I'm sure you guys noticed it, and I'm sorry, but I am just not going to worry about it. I'm not going to go back and find out what my mistake was because it's not that serious. I'm adding this quickly in at the end to explain to you why travel was empty because I failed to do so, but I forgot to mention that I took all of the money out of travel as well. So I used all of my gift money and all of my travel money to pay for the Supercross tickets. I'm sure some of you were wondering why travel was empty and I forgot to mention that, so that explains that. That is that, and I have some dollars for the dollar jar. I'm not going to count them, it's going to be a surprise, but I'm going to put them down here in the bottom. So that's what that's looking like so far. We are just starting over this year in January, so I feel like it's already doing pretty good and we just restarted it. I also have a good amount of coins for the coin jar. This is going to be kind of loud, so I'm going to turn the volume down, but I got the coins out of the little place where I hold them in my car, and there was quite a few in there. They have been accumulating over time, so I do have a nice handful of coins. Just one second. Okay, these are all of the coins I have. I wish I had a jar with a wider mouth on it so that it's easier to put the coins down in there. I might look for one at TJ Maxx or Home Goods or something. Maybe I'll use my gift card. But for now, I am putting them in this jar, which my hand doesn't fit into, so it's kind of loud. And that is the coin jar. It's looking good. And with that, that is a wrap on this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the background noise. I definitely didn't realize that the landscapers were going to be here today. We just had a snow/ice storm and the grass is dead, so I'm not sure what they're doing out there, but hey, they have to make money, so I'm not hating on them at all. All right, anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, I upload cash stuffing videos every Thursday, so please stick around if you liked my video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a great weekend, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.